taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Sooners will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators offense will start this game off with the football. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the ground with the back. Turning it on! And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man quickly. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Gators will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They go to the ground. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. The Gators look to do some damage in the red zone. And they can't make the play on third down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points, because this dude is automatic.
So Oklahoma's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. And the Sooners decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll go to the ground. At the 40, there he goes. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guys, let's chat about Florida. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Hauls it in. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. The Sooners in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Spalding. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a second down. Play action. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. On target to the left. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. On the run, it's Bitonio. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged out of the air. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, fourth and short.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Bunch formation for these receivers. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Follows a good block there, picks up threes out to the 9. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Pocket breaking down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Great place to start for this offense. play action on first down. It's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Sooners want to move quickly. Rides the back and leaves it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Third down, red zone play. Brown alive. Let's it fly. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Field goal is good. The lead is down to a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Louisiana came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact, this wasn't ever really in question. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some...
Unloads it downfield. Snatches it on the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Finding open areas. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Back to throw, it's Spalding. Working that left side now. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gators are threatening on first and goal. He wants to throw it. Steps away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Give him 6. Touchdown, Gators! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the returner will be brought down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Wants to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Sooners will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. To the air, it's Baldwin. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Gators are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Working the middle. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. They'll immediately call timeout.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. To the air on first down. Moving away from pressure. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Running back searching for a hole. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And it's good from 58 yards out. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far.
And the Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
The Sooners want to crank the tempo. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle box.
There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Baldwin. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Makes the grab. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Snags it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Florida! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I'll tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Spits it out to the back. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Got a man. It's Bitonio. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the air, it's Baldwin. Got it in the middle, it's locked. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Gators come to the ball, trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Brown. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, Who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Let's go. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 30. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but, man, did they set up some field position. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's on target and complete. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. From the gun, running back gets to give. Brings into the open. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Leaves it with the running back. Breaks the tackle. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Just a short pass to the tight end.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Gators didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Trying to find the end zone. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Spalding. Steps away to find some room. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! And the pummeling has started. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Sooner offense returns to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. He's in the tight end in motion. They want that clock to run. Turning it on!
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Fights off a defender. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Give to the back. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gators headed quickly to the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say that.
Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bitonio. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Thrust that arm out. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. Takes it on the return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And they will send the field goal unit out, not for a big ask, for a gargantuan ask. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film.